Welcome back, wise ones. How are you doing today? We are back at it with episode 6 of the Epirus campaign, following Pyrrhus and reinstating his legacy, rewriting history, if you will. Left off last episode with us attacking and securing Cosentia. We have a couple Roman armies to finish off here, which we should be able to do with our boy Alexander, as well as Pyrrhus himself. Have a little bit of pike recruitment coming through here. And then I'm going to have to get rid of some of the mercenaries in this army. And to tell you the truth, I might actually get rid. I'm going to keep the Thurio spears for one more turn, because I really just want to steamroll these little legions. That being said, actually, how much... This is a quite a bit of income we could save if I get rid of the Thurio spears. And with the amount of cavalry we have, good solid holding infantry here, I am absolutely going... No, I didn't mean to merge. We're going to disband. Cool. So that will give us some extra, and you saw a huge jump up in income, and that's what we're trying to do, because we need to make sure that we outfit Alexander's army to be able to kind of two-prong attack up into Rome. Really our only enemy at the moment. The Macedonians are fighting for their lives against the Thracians here, so we'll see what ends up happening. Lastly, though, too, we are actually going to take our boy Labusi, and we are going to disband the navy so that we can get him into an army over here, because I have a feeling the Macedonians are going to lose to the Odrysians. And we then can have an army here, a little Labusi adventure up north into, modern day Balkan countries such as Bulgaria, a little bit of Montenegro. You know how that shit goes. So looking forward to that. And so without further ado, let's actually do what I said I was going to. Why do I keep clicking on the guy himself? And then remember, I think guy's name is actually Eusebius. It saves us an extra little couple hundred. So let's end this turn, see what the Romans do. Really appreciate the support actually on the last video, guys, as well. You really crushed it there. Hoping to continue to build that momentum. Remember, this place is if the Spartans ask us to fight the Nabateans one more time, I might actually have to send our army back in there and exterminate them. So, like I was saying, though, I really appreciate the support. Great as this channel is just starting out. Please, again, leave any comments, suggestions, things you'd like to see in the comments below, because that absolutely helps us get some more exposure, as well as just, I want to hear from you. Want to know who's watching the videos besides like the 4 accounts that I made and then watch the videos on. If you guys don't know, that's the classic little YouTube trick from back in the day and stuff like that. I wish I had the time to make multiple accounts and watch all my stuff. Okay, now we are here actually at a very interesting point with our boy Pyrrhus. So we have we are going to be able to add another trait to him. Do we want to add the Valorous, because this gives that second win group, which could really come in handy. More replenishment is always great. More ammunition is good too. We have, Inspire, or if we upgrade here, I believe we can actually get Rally. We have, Brace, that could be pretty good, but I don't like that's all he has. Culture Conversion could be nice. I'm just listing these all out so we see what we have on our hands here. What do we get? I really like the Persuasive one because we get Fear, and you know what? We're actually going to go that way. Additional campaign map range is also never bad. So we're going to go ahead and go with Fear. And then lastly, I don't know how many more of these he actually gets to open, but then if he's able to keep going, we'll get the second win trade. That's just so helpful later in battles, and especially if we start finding some bigger armies up north in Rome. Okay, so that's a good way, always a nice way to start, and we got to continue our research. We haven't even had time to build the better barracks. We'll probably start going down the food route here. That could be really helpful to get more storage. The storage room upgrade helps with replenishment. The wealth, though, from culture and political influences, that's a decent route. We've really been going through we've really been running through this. And to tell you the truth, we might as well just get this little section siphoned off so that we have the -3 to the building construction cost. So we are going to move there, trying to just make sure we're building up our economy and not losing sight of that even though we are also trying to push for some military victories. And it looks like all the Romans got through. Maybe they went down into Sicily. I actually didn't see where that army ended up. So let's see. Do we want to upgrade? Let's see what buildings we might want to upgrade in Athens. Nothing in our capital we can upgrade. We could always expand Brundisium a little bit, but looking at this here, I don't really know where we want to go. Maybe we need to recruit some soldiers actually. So as much as I'm talking this big game about the going down the civil route, we still can't neglect the fact that we need to have some funds to probably grab another cav unit, and then let's see what else do we want in Alexander's army here. It'd be nice to get some Thurio spears in this place, but maybe we will hold off. We'll hold off for a second. I have an idea what I want for this army. It includes some veteran hoplite. Like I want to set Alex based on this based on our little history scenario that we're playing out to here is Alexander has a claim to Sicily. He's going to be the one that perpetrates a raid down into the Carthaginian held land or island at the moment. Right now, though, I think just getting just a basic army set up so that we could kind of walk around and get up to Ariminum while Pyrrhus takes Neapolis and then Rome eventually. So this is going to be kind of more of a support or hold. The AI loves getting those little armies around the back, so we'll get some mercenary not mercenary geez, but just some Agrianian axemen, and we'll keep our boy our public order's pretty good if we leave. Not the best, but we got to strike the Romans fast. So we're going to go ahead and shore up here kind of in the north and try to draw in some armies and really get after them there. Where is our spy? Our spy, is she in a stance? No, she's not. So let's go ahead and do that. Up our food intake and let this army get a little bit more powerful. And do we discover any new nations? Do we get the road? We have a trade agreement with Rhodes. Nice. How's this going here? Okay, the Macedonians, as much as I was talking crap, it looks like the RDAI went to war with the Odrysians, and that's going to be a huge benefit to the Macedonians here, who might actually, for once, become pretty powerful. We might need our boy Labusi here to help us out to eventually tackle our Macedonians and the real successor wars that we're trying to emulate at the moment. And again, I know that big show on HBO, Succession, just wrapped up. This all of those intrigues, whether it be familial, political, professional, all of that stuff has a lot or draws a lot of inspiration from this time period after Alexander the Great dies. Anytime there's a power vacuum, really, because peace negotiated. Okay, this game just loves proving me wrong. Very interesting. I wonder if the Odrysians are going to take over the RDAI here, and that actually would kind of be a benefit for us because it gives us another reason. I'm excited for the Odrysians to come to our borders possibly because that gives us a reason to get after them. I wonder what the Macedonians do next. Like I said, hopefully it's not attack us because it's not like we're not ready for that, but let's just say we're not ready for that. Oh, man, realistically, I probably should grab another pike unit, but we need it. It's more important to start taking land. So we're gonna go ahead, probably lose some elephants here. 94% chance of victory. We're gonna go ahead and do what we do best here and raise the Roman settlements. Why are we raising the settlements? Just so that it's easier, a little less expensive for us to rehab the buildings. This is an issue though, actually, because we are sadly not gonna have enough income unless we beat this army here to build all these buildings, and I'd like to avoid having slums. So let's go ahead, and then we need a few extra 100 gold because I really want to get a temple going there. So let's go ahead. Let's get after this army here. Okay, this is giving them a much better chance, so we're actually going to fight this battle. And always nice to get. This isn't going to be the biggest battle we've ever seen. One thing that we do have to worry about, and I just realized that I didn't have archers in this army. One thing we have to worry about is the towers, man. The towers in Rome Total War II, either on a settlement or a camp, they are so lethal. They are very, very lethal. So we're going to go ahead, start deployment here. Yeah, this is gonna be because we don't have sword. This is what I'm thinking. Like, okay, what's going on? We don't have sword units to really get after and destroy their units as fast as possible. So we're definitely going to need to bring our units around to try to eliminate these towers as fast as possible as we push in. The Romans were known for their fortifications. Appreciate the game staying pretty true to that. I wonder what our best bet is. I'll probably take the Agrianians over to try to burn that tower. Probably lock down the front. Try to move up and just sling a lot of them to death because we have an advantage. We have a lot of advantage when it comes to the skirmisher department. So we'll try to keep that energy up, and then maybe I'll take a couple of pikes over here to get to this one. I'm really worried that our levy pikes are going to get absolutely destroyed, though. This could be good, could be bad. We'll see. Are they going to sally out, actually? Oh, they are. Oh, my. Thank you, Rome. Well, let's see, actually. I'm a little worried that they're not actually going to sally out. Yeah, okay. So they're not exactly sallying. Oh, they are. They are. Okay, cool. Alrighty, Rome. You, big mistake. Big mistake. So let's go ahead and get our skirmishers on guard, and we're going to move these guys up here as fast as possible. Let's get our Agrianians. Let's get our Agrianians behind here. We gotta hurry up. And let's get these Agrianians over here to the flank. Let's get our pikes out here. Alright, there we go. We're going to start absolutely just frying them. We'll take one unit of horse around the side here, and we'll grab these two. Yeah, really appreciate the AI attacking us here. Let's actually make sure we're taking care of their skirmishers ASAP. No reason to leave their javelin men any solace here. Let's go ahead and get our Agrianians behind here. Make sure they are on fire at will. Some more melee. Okay. We gotta worry about the Triarii. The Triarii are gonna be pretty tough. But let's go ahead and move these Agrianians up. Okay, good. And we're gonna start wrapping them up already. All right, come on, slingers, come on. It shouldn't be that hard to kill a bunch of these guys. Good. Now they're breaking, so we're gonna go ahead. Let's go ahead and run some hammer and anvils. Classic. How are these guys still going here? Saki Akutes. Let's actually get after some of those. Okay, we're gonna get these. We gotta get these. Gotta get these cav out. Okay.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yeah, absolute devastation being caused by our boys right here. Cool. We'll take a W when we see it. It's always nice to have a little bit of a superiority advantage. I don't know why. Let's really try to get our Agrianians around here. And we'll do the thing again where we chase our guys down, make sure we're trying to get as many kills as possible here. Okay, that should be good. I'm actually going to turn the slingers off because they are killing our own pikes from behind. Let's turn these guys off too. We're going to continue the battle here. No way are we going to let that many Triarii go. Let's go ahead, try to get Alexander some experience here, mopping up the battle. We'll see what we get. But again, pretty easy. Stop. Oh man, that's on me. That is on me for, we're going to lose some, we're going to have lost some cavalrymen probably there that we didn't need to. Just a big hatchet to the face. The pikes held up pretty well, but I mean, you know, it looks like we're losing at least, you know, 40 to 25 to 40% of the pike line. It's okay.
The enemy general is dead.
Good, that's what you like to hear. Let's go ahead and kill that last man here. Look at this poor bloke. Where is he? Just going to get absolutely ran down. That's a pretty cool unit, though. This, what are they again? The Extraordinari, the Saki Extraordinari. Alrighty, cool. Good wrap up there. Big win for us. Killed all of that army, and this will be good because we can release the captives maybe and get enough money to build that temple that we want. So I've kind of been asking prompts to leave it in the comments, and hopefully you've made it this far into the video. And in the past, I've asked who your favorite leader is, what's your favorite part about the ancient world. One thing I'm really intrigued and want to hear people's. I mean, buildings is of course a fascinating part. Oh, and we might be just short of the money needed. No, we got it. Cool. The buildings are always a fascinating part of the ancient world. The engineering ability, especially, we're fighting against the Romans, so it's really applicable. Seeing what they did, the types of materials that they did, the pyramids, all those wonders of the world, so fascinating. What is your favorite building from antiquity? What's maybe your favorite building, place, man-made thing that was constructed? I would love to hear about. I'd love to hear about that. And Alexander, Alexander is going to be he's going to be our commander. He's going to be our guy that's just going to have a butt ton of authority, and we're going to just keep going down the authority tree. That'll help us eventually also maybe when it comes to adopting characters. I know one thing we might want to do is adopt Yabusi. And where is our boy here? He has only 3 authority, or is it cunning? I forget what the actual, in the political tree you can adopt people. So let's take a look here. Adopt requires 2 more authority than target's zeal. So I gotta be careful. How much zeal does this guy have? He's 5. So we need to get Alexander up to 7 zeal. And then how much is it gonna cost? Gravitas costs 30. But that should be plenty. That should be plenty by the time we actually get there. I think that would be just kind of a fun. That'll just kind of be a fun. Ooh, actually, wait, we might be able to do it. Oh, we can't actually adopt. Can't actually adopt Yabusi? Oh, that sucks. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Only someone from in here. That's okay. Maybe we'll think about. Maybe we'll think about it. It probably wouldn't be bad to take Davos in again. Rome Total War 2 with the way the mechanics are. You want as many family members as possible. Got these guys in a big ambush. I'm probably just gonna quick sim this one. Probably could have played it to make sure that we really routed the army, but wanted to keep these turns scrolling through. And again, I think we're just going to release the captives. Ooh, what a weird route for them to flee. What a really weird route for them to flee. Probably another upgrade for now. There we go. We're actually going to go ahead and give these guys the medium siege components, because a lot of the Carthaginian cities are going to have walls. Harkening back to Heir of Carthage, we're about to take over his favorite faction eventually. So might as well do what he loves to do best, and it seems that he absolutely loves to give the army traditions as a siege experts. Okay, what do we got here? Let these guys retrain. That was a really successful turn. We got some more property. Now we still can't build anything there. Maybe I can recruit an extra unit though with that money. No, not there. Maybe here though. Good. Yeah, we can. Pretty good skirmisher component. Cav never hurts, so we're gonna go ahead and snag another unit of the citizen or citizen cavalry. Who's got an army thing? Oh, okay. Let's see what we got here. Mercenary hiring cost. Melee defense, that's pretty solid against barbarians. We are about to go fight a bunch of barbarians. I do believe Pyrrhus is. I don't know actually, because what I might do with this, what I think the next phases of the campaign are: Pyrrhus conquers Rome. Okay, what do we need? We need a new challenge. Alexander then maybe starts taking on the Carthaginians. Okay, I see you. And then or Pyrrhus had a very good relationship with Egypt. Like Ptolemy sheltered him for a while, gave him the funds to go back and claim the throne in real life. So if Egypt is hard pressed, which it doesn't look like they are, but maybe not, we'll send him down here to help him out. I would eventually love to have Egypt either as a client state or a client state, or maybe just a military ally. So we're going to go ahead, though, and while that was a lot of talking, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go with the Grand Camp following. Give us the morale, give us the lower upkeep. We're all about trying to make as much money as possible at the moment. It was interesting to see that that Carolus here has the big Roman army. They definitely thought better of attacking Pyrrhus. And this is about where we are here in Neapolis is probably as far as it's roughly as far as Pyrrhus ever got to taking Rome. And by the, even taking, he was never going to take over Rome. He was always probably going to negotiate with them. And Carthage, I'm sorry, Chief. I can't have that non-aggression pact just in case an opportunity presents itself to backstab the hell out of you. But Pyrrhus, there's this story about him seeing the smoke. Like he wins the battle of, I want to say it's Heraclea. It could also have been, it could have also, oh, what's the other one? On the tip of my tongue, of course, now I'm drawing a blank. But after one of the battles, he goes up on one of the hills and he can look out and see the smoke. He can see the smoke of Rome, and that was the closest he got. We are not going to take over Rhodes. I want to play it a little bit coy with what's going on in those areas over there. They want to adopt Olympias? Why would they do that? I'm not going to have that happen. That is a very strange thing. Isn't she married? I just am really confused by how that's even a possibility. But EA, I see. Jesus, I play a lot of FIFA. That's why I said EA. CA, I guess you can take my money if you're really that hard pressed. So, next stage here looks like Rome is really running away with their tails between their legs. Let's see what we got going on. Nothing really crazy up there. Faction encountered. Okay, we encountered the Veneti and Massalia. Maybe Massalia will want to trade with us. That'd be a good little extra. Yep, there we go. Let's see, what else do we got? Do we got anybody else that wants to trade? Egypt? Oh, we haven't even traded with them. Let's get this going. Oh, Egypt. Probably because of the Sparta relationship. The Veneti, are they here? Okay, cool. No, and again, yeah, we are absolutely selling ourselves out for, we are selling our souls for trade at the moment. This unit, I might give them another turn just to really feel better. We'll go ahead and move them over here. But we're gonna go ahead and besiege Rome. We're gonna go take we're gonna take Pyrrhus, our main guy. Or actually, how much longer? 3 turns. I'm just worried about trying to siege Rome out with with only 36 Hellenic Royal Cav, but it's wide open. And like we always usually say, scared money don't make money on this. So let's go ahead and we're gonna siege Rome. We're not gonna fight it just yet. See if they try to sally out. And in the meantime, though, I think that's a perfect place for us to end the episode. An even better place for us might be to check in on the status of the war over here. Oh, some Thracian rebels. We could try to take that city. Nah, just kidding. We'll let the Macedonians deal with their stuff. It looks like someone is besieging Popeldeva, and it's probably the RDAI. So who would have thought? Always nice to secure the northern borders. I wonder where I'm going to raise that army, though, then for our boy Yabusi. And in fact, let's double check that before we go. Make sure the loyalties. Yeah, this is good to see here. Our loyalty is not doing well. Hates Easterners. Interesting. I don't think we have that many relationships with Easterners. And what's our little guy down here? Xenophobe, with you've established up to 10%. That's not good. That's not good. But we're gonna go ahead and send. We're gonna send Yabusi on a little embassy somewhere. So hopefully he can bring us back some. Hopefully he can bring us back something good. So we're gonna send him to. F it. We'll send him to Carthage. Why not? Probably gonna be a diplomatic penalty, but we will see what happens. Tune in next week to find out. Just kidding, it's nothing like that. I wonder, I'll probably have these episodes every couple days, 3 days. I'm trying to be pretty consistent. You know, this low maintenance type of recording. As always, though, we're building the community. Answer to the prompt below. Let me know your favorite building. Let me know any constructive criticism, what you'd like to see, what you'd like to hear. But most importantly, stay wise.